What the fuck? I guess this is a win on... I need green mana, but I have Jack-O-Lantern, Mill, and Exile. I'll keep this. It's fine. So I can go turn 3 this, and then Memories Journey off of the Jack-O-Lantern, fixing my mana. And using that Memories Journey, I could top a second blue source and then cast Oracle in a couple turns. So I'm going to lead on Seagate Restoration tapped. That's the move. Remote command, Night of Autumn, Voice of Resurgence, locks down Smite, March of the Multitudes. I don't think you need most of those, to be honest. Like, the games that I'm losing with that deck are like the games where... That was not a good draw. The games where I just like can't interact with their planeswalkers. Like Karn, or they're just comboing off faster than me. I think Dramoka's Command is probably the best card that you listed there. Like, Locks Down on Smiter, you definitely don't need. Miglos is 10 times better. Night of Autumn's, like, fine. I don't think you need Voice of Resurgence. I'm gonna die. Don't kill me. Alright, didn't kill me. I need to draw a land. Land would be excellent. Any land? I guess black card would be fine too. Check for Shadow Spear. Let me double check Jack-O-Lantern. So I don't deck myself. I think it's a 1-for-1 exchange on Jack-O-Lantern. Exile it, add 1 mana of any color. So I exile it, then cast Memories Journey, which is just a single green. Another land, Thassa's Oracle back on top of my deck. That's a win, right? If I'm doing my math correctly. Damn, they had the Shadow Spear. Definitely need an upkeep stop with this deck. What does Memory Journey read again? It's a shuffle. A good chance I can win here. I think I have a 75% chance of winning. I don't even need to do that because I can just Jack-O-Lantern into Thassa's Oracle. So I don't even need to Memories Journey in my upkeep. Never mind. We're good. We got mana fixing. I was thinking we're going to deck out. We're drawing Nexus of Fate. And kill you. Okay. Good start, good start. Silence. Probably don't need silence. I could bring in Void Snare and see that being helpful. Let's bring in Void Snare. This sideboard's not very complex. Looks like a spike sideboard. 4-4-4-3. I wonder how this deck typically sides out. Maybe spoils Angel's Grace. Or you trim like 1 and 1. Trim a Belcher. Maybe you don't trim these. Maybe you just trim Belcher. I guess Hammer, you don't really have the time for Belcher. I guess other decks you definitely do. Maybe cut the discard spell. I can get Leave Rights in. It's a 1-of. Might have some utility. Trim the Grief. I just think Belcher's going to be too slow. Getting to 4 mana against them is kind of a nightmare. I can see some fringe situation where Unburial Rights becomes relevant. It's close to winning. Just missing Oracle. We'll keep it. Got a Lotus Bloom in it too. Need to draw an Oracle. Oracle or second spoils will do it. It also involves us not dying the first couple of turns. They're probably gonna go get Graveyard Hate with that, which is fine. It's a hammer. I wonder if I'm gonna die next turn. What are the chances they kill me? Even though I could shock this in to hold up Angel's Grace, I kind of want to just put it in play tapped. Is there a reason to? I guess not. I'll just shock this in. Stops me from accidentally dying. Jock it in, bolt it in, potato, tomato. You know what I mean. Can't equip that currently, which is nice. So I don't need to use one of these Angel Graces yet. Yeah. Get slapped up by these two. Goon Squad. Void Snare. Is this sorcery? I don't dislike the fact that that's a sorcery. I guess I'm gonna return the Pure Steel Paladin. I was under the impression that this card was an instant, but I was wrong. This would be like better Vapor Snag if it was an instant. A strict unsummon upgrade. Isn't unsummon also an instant, or is that a sorcery as well? I pretty much have to top deck Oracle here. Either Oracle or Second Spoils will do it. And gets a relic. So they can replay Pure Steel and then equip Hammer attack me. I have to Angel's Grace to survive. Yep. Yep. Can't pay 11. Also did to like them having Spell Pierce probably. Go to 1. I don't think I can even chalk this in anymore. Pay 3 life. Yeah, can't pay for that anymore. So 6 is the most mana I'm working with this turn. Which will be enough if I can top exactly Oracle. Oracle for the win. And survive another turn. I'll put this into play tapped. I could draw a Belcher and kill them with a Belcher if I Angel's Grace. Oh, I guess I do that, right? I Angel's Grace and then Spoils name Belcher and try to kill him on the untap. Oh, that's gonna kill me too, huh? Never mind, that'll kill me. I'll just die in my upkeep. Can't do that. If there's a line I'm not seeing here. But I die in my upkeep, so I'm gonna pay life, right? It doesn't lose 1 life, and then I'm just gonna go to negative and die on my turn. What do we spoils for that doesn't kill us? Showed up 1 turn too late. Shame. And then we lose life, and then we die. So no. I told you I was gonna try this deck. I'm gonna take the more proactive card and Thoughtseize on the play, I think. Told you I was gonna play it. I just suppose before they hit you for 11. I mean, I still die, right? Like, it's life loss. So if I spoils that turn, I cast Belcher, and I can't activate Belcher, and I die to life loss anyways. If it was any more than 10 looks, I die. I don't know if that's worth the risk. That's great. When you had like 12 life, you split second and you lost 11, which killed your spoils. So I still could have top decked Oracle for the win. Because I had a second copy of Angel's Grace in my hand. Instead of spoiling and hope to get lucky off of the top 10 cards. Stopping the Oracle is an instant win there. I'm gonna spell pierce this. Sadness. Well, that's the point of the deck. Looks bad until you win. Don't we get 11 looks at Oracle if we spoil for it instead of trying to draw it? No, because you need to spoil to win. Pay for it and then pass. Maybe I was just supposed to play Undercity Informer, but I need to be able to sacrifice the turn I play it. Maybe not that exact turn, but I need to block and then sack, probably. Oh, they're gonna get Relic. which is fine. Do need black. Well, I have black mana. Any land here nets us a win. Unless they're playing something crazy like Mana Leak. Instead, it netted me disappointment. Oops. They won too many. Oh, I get a drum. Now they're going to get a relic. No doubt in my mind they're going to get a relic. So I probably have to block and sack here, depending on how good their hand is. I'm making a thing. I have Needle. Yeah, that gets me. If I sack it in response, then... If I sack it in response, then they just get a relic. Which I guess... I can't win if they get a relic. I'm gonna draw a Thought Season. Feel real bad that wasn't an unsubstantiate. I think we're just dead here to that Pithing Needle. Very strong Pithing Needle. I don't think there was a line that saved us here. I don't think there was one. There's the Saga's a hell of a card. Yep, Dedge. Doom coming in with the 260 Joler raid. Appreciate you, Doom. We had a wonderful stream. Edge. Alright, well, not a great showing. Maybe I'm too small brain. There was a way to win there. But, like I said, if I crack the Undercity Informer in response to the Urza Saga, then they go get Relic and then pop the Relic, and I don't have double blue. And I need the Jack-O-Lanterns in my graveyard. Without the Jack-O-Lanterns, I don't have double blue, so I can never cast Oracle. That's a problem with the mana base there. If I had double blue, Relic wouldn't be a problem. It's like, yeah, sure, Relic, it's fine, and then cast Oracle anyways. Thank you, Doom. Norn. You can still play Giganta if you have that shell. 1, 2, Tad Prism. And back to a well put together deck. Now this is a masterpiece. Have I considered the reason that Gorios doesn't work is because I'm not cute enough? I think it's because it's bad. But maybe. Maybe it's both. No lands, ship it. We got a reader. Like, the hell's a Jack-O-Lantern? Snake! I should put that on the soundboard. That's going on the soundboard. Snake! Snake! Slayer. Slayer, isn't it like midnight now? You pull another 4 a.m. all-nighter. Merfolk. I had a vintage cube the other day. IRL, my opponent main phased a Vampiric Tutor into Jace and then cast Show and Tell the next turn. Vampiric Tutor into Jace. Like your Jace or their Jace? 2:30 a.m. Can't keep doing this, Slayer. They're dead. Your Jace. Okay, so you Fate Sealed the Vampiric Tutor and then they went untap Show and Tell Emrakul. Nice. That's actually super sick. Sorry you got dunked on, but that's super sick from them. Sleeping schedules in shambles. What sleeping schedule? Alright, how do I want to do this? Cast Informer. And I can crack Informer, race, spoils, get Oracle, crack the Informer, play the Oracle. I think that's fine. I should crack this Jack-O-Lantern. Might need the mana fixing. That'll do. Way to ruin my vibe. I think I'm just recasting that next turn. Alright, opponent, show me your moves. Well, that could also go on the soundboard. Captain Falcon, show me your moves. Iconic. Hey, show me your noobs. What was the last match in the prelim? Was that the last match in the prelim? Yeah, it was the last match. Prelim's only 4 rounds, and we went 3-1, which is not bad. That's plus value. A decent value. Well, luckily, I'll never have an island. Unluckily, I'm missing a lot of colored mana here. So I don't know if I can kill him. I do have to crack this jack-o'-lantern. I guess I could end step this and then I don't think if there's a way to kill him through the Lord that counters stuff. Not sure there is. It might be too strong. It will declare no blocks. Oh boy. Okay, I got some figuring out to do. Oh, problem solved. Achievement unlocked. Problem solved. This is called slow oops all spells. Look, it's got +3/+5 and Island Walk. Or +2/+2 and Island Walk. So it's a 3/5. Strongest merfolk. To be honest, I don't think I want any of these. I guess I can bring in a couple of these. Void Snares. From a Charbelcher. Let's roll with 3. I always thought it was funny that Lord of Atlantis is symmetrical. It makes the Murktide mirror a fucking nightmare. When two people are just sitting there with Lord of Atlantis. Trying to figure out that combat math. No thank you. Math is not for me. No dual face cards. Nothing good in this hand either. I think I'm going to 5. Belcher, Bloom. So I can put back Memory's Journey, Jack-O-Lantern, then go... I guess I can put back Belcher, actually. I'll put back Belcher. I guess I can keep the Lantern. I thought I had 2 Blooms instead of 2 Belchers at first glance. Alright, put back Belcher, back Journey. Guess I'll keep this hand. Kind of shitty, but that's okay. That's what we got on our mulligan to 5. Not much, but it's honest work. Aether Vial, that's cheating. Can't just get ahead on mana like that. It's messed up. Yeah, is anybody a coffee connoisseur out there? Because I have a question for you regarding grind size. What is the optimal grind size for an espresso? People say fine to like medium fine. Where's that? Because I kind of like ground mine like Turkish. And when I ground it Turkish and tried to make an espresso shot, it became way too acidic. Way too acidic. It was like sour. The ultrafine is like Turkish. Depends on the roast. I'm not sure it depends on the roast. The Garbage Trucks deck go, we ended up 3-1. Mostly by never casting the card Goryo's Vengeance and instead beating him down with Omnath and friends. I feel like I need like a visual grind size chart. So I kind of can't tell when I'm grinding it too fine. You've never drank a cup of coffee in your life. Maybe that'll fix your sleep schedule. So you don't sleep all day. And then be up all night. Change the bean depending on how much you roast it. Change the bean. I mean the grind. Well, assuming uniformly, like, just assume like the standard roast. Like medium roast. There's an app called Grinder where I can find the answers. Thanks. I'll check it out after stream. Maybe I can find the Nerdy Steve. Why not on stream? Well, some people take their coffee way too seriously. And it becomes, not so TOS. I'm becoming a coffee nerd. Slowly. You want to fine, but not Turkish fine. So am I going to be stuck, like, just grinding one increment coarser until I find, like, the exact pinpoint? Is that the coffee hell I'm stuck in now? Because I have a manual grinder that has, like, 40 different settings on it. It's got, like, a dial. I believe it's called the 1Z Presso manual grinder. Yeah, it's got, like, a dial where it, like, increments the, little plate at the bottom that determines the grind size. I forget what it's called. Every day I've been getting like one little tick coarser until I figure out what makes it not taste acidic But my cup of coffee today was so acidic, and I was like, what did I do wrong? Did I pack it too tightly? I still draw a card from this, right? Exile up to 1, draw a card. I will draw a card. I did use a different bean today, which might be the case. This was the worst draw. What beans do you drink? Let me see if I can pull up a picture. It's called Badge Coffee. Order takeout. Post tab, huh? This is not what I want. I'll go back. Can I order online? Shop online, that's what I'm looking for. Today I tried this. I tried a bright espresso from Badge Coffee, which had notes of berry, sweet chocolate, and nut. I guess I'm playing the Honor City Informer. Wawa Coffee's insanely good. We don't have access to Wawa Coffee over here on the West Coast. Coffee Main. It is a coffee stream now. Well, I was just tired of like going to coffee shops all the time and being like, why can't I make coffee this good? So I'm trying to make coffee that good now. And Moto is side content. I mean, not much is happening, and our opponent's taking 5 more minutes than us. It is hard. Making coffee is like a fucking art. I thought it was going to be easy, but this shit is complex. Respect to all the professional baristas out there. You do something way beyond my capabilities. What if I can just kill him with Belcher? That's why you got a Keurig. 1 mana, Dread Return, that loses to Taxing 1. Pickups are outrageous. The thing about a Keurig is like, it makes about as average of a cup of coffee as you can ask for. I'm playing slow. Oh, I should probably change the title of the stream. Just modern because the prelim's over. I'm playing slow oops. Yeah, the problem with the K-Cup for me is like, it's average. I want to make a better coffee than that. If I can achieve that goal, I'll be pretty happy. It's starting to become a hobby for me now. I just spend my free time just like looking at barista videos. They're playing pretty slow. That's been like a common theme today. Like my scam opponent timed out when I was at 19 minutes. Oh man, I'm trying to remember remember the brand of my espresso maker now. It's like something Breville. I want to say Breville. With a cardigan, scarf, and round glasses. And pretty soon, I'll be like, chat, make sure you check out my new video. It has a lot of good Murktide content. It is Murktide Sunday after all. Espresso. I'm too Californian to call it espresso. I emphasize the X. That doesn't exist. A good cat. Ah. The good cat. Thanks for the pride. Welcome back for the 6 months. So when you profess your espresso, you come out with your own coffee line. That would be ideal. It'd be sick. So chat, I got 2 lines here. 1, play Belcher. 2, instead of trying to kill him with Belcher, I could try to kill him with Unrecided Informer. One of these is resilient to Graveyard Hate. The other one gets bodied by them having the Lord that counterspells. What do you think, chat? What line should we take here? Do you think we go with the Belcher line, or do you think we go with the Undercity Informer line? Not sure 100% what we're playing around here. Belcher's only force. Cast Nexus. Don't think I'll be doing that. That's Belcher. If something happens to the Belcher, I do the Graveyard line. But the problem with doing the Graveyard line is I have to wait a turn. I guess I cast Belcher. It gets countered, I guess. I can float white, sack the Informer and Angel's Grace, and then Memory's Journey in my upkeep till I don't die. And try to go for the Dread Return. Something like that. Counter spell. Keep. Now I'm gonna have to think. I hate thinking. Spider Space! I thought you fell off the face of the planet. Good to see you, my friend. Just keep adjusting until you find the sweet spot, although I would say go more than 1 tick at a time, like 2, 3. It's probably like 2 or 3 ticks at a time. That's probably a good idea. Race sack, shuffle back, oracle. I think so. Good block. But yeah, that's probably the best line. I'm going more night stuff now. Kind of slowly phasing out of the morning slot. Morning slot was kind of taking a toll on me. Having to wake up that early every day. Plus the night slot's way more chill. I feel like I'm more active and engaged. Not tired. Sure. Oh boy. This is not good. Not good at all. So during my upkeep, I got a memories journey, but they're gonna counter it. I'm gonna counter it like 3 times. Yeah, I do like the night shift more. Growing on me. What am I gonna journey for? Yeah, I have some jack-o'-lanterns in the graveyard. I think I have 2. Right. Yeah, I got 2 jack-o'-lanterns to fix my mana. So, say journey, but oracle. Problem is they sack it and kill me. I just got oracle, right? Pay 3 times. Well, they sack 2 of them. They leave 1, and then I can't play the oracle, and then I die. Gotta pay out from the prelim. It's another counter spell. Jeez. Alright, you got me. Oh, it's a counter spell. At least his thoughts uses. If you're gonna be playing counter spell. I don't think I can keep this hand. Doesn't do enough. Problem is I'll never have double blue to be able to cast a oracle if I shuffle back to Grace. Just die. No more Vengevines. Vengevine's a relic of the past. Yeah, we have 2 of each. 2 of the jack-o'-lanterns and 2 of the memories journey. So they checkmated us with that counterspell. They're mulliganing to 4. It's quite the mulligan. Hopefully I find a prism on top or something. I'm definitely going to lead on Belcher. I'm going to lead on the 3 mana thing if I can cast the 3 mana thing on curve. Then I'll go 4 and then 5. Just try to activate Belcher. It's like a very slow hand by me. Prism may be best draw. Prism? Or Lotus Bloom. Lotus Bloom would be fine too. Perfect. Oh, them being on 3 cards, I'm not sure they're going to have a ton of pressure or permission. They probably kept a hand with one or the other. Mutavault. So Counterspell is very uncastable right now, which is good for me, obviously. Can't really deal with Counterspell very easily. Agadeem's Awakening. Uh-oh. Definitely need to hit a land next turn. Yeah, the majority of this time this deck doesn't function until it goes off. Why is it a 2/2? Because it turned this into an island. And whenever there's an island, it gets +1/+1. You're looking at Tideshaper Mystic, not Tideshaper. Hit me for 4. Speaking of 4, they only have 4 minutes left on the clock. Black mana, Agadeem's Awakening. About that most mediocre beats of all time. I should have kept that Jack-o'-lantern in my hand, huh? Randomly would have been really good. Maybe just time out. They are running really low on time. Leaving up 4 mana, which tells me they probably... I can't cast a Subtlety. They can't cast Counterspell, they can't cast Subtlety because they didn't put one in Elemental. Wonder what they're holding up. Black mana? Fuck you, Lotus Bloom. So many ways to win. So little mana. I needed you on one. In my timeout. Kind of not doing much over there. I think their clock's fast enough to the point where they won't timeout. I'm dead in 4 turns. This one get a name Elemental Incarnation. That one also names Merfolk. They time out 100%. Maybe. What are you doing up, Pygonti? Go to bed. Isn't it like 3, 4 a.m. over there? Which time they need to time out? You're calculating this to the microsecond. They have 50 seconds left. I think they're going to time out. To figure out how to set up your stream, there's a lot of resources out there for learning stream setups, but mostly just over time I changed my stream setup a lot. I started off with like a really shitty one and just did slow upgrades every month, I'd say. Put on more stops. I don't even need to. They just timed out. I'm paying attention to the clock. Kind of hard not to notice a giant red thing on your screen though. This hand is an interesting one. It's basically a mulligan to 6. Your first 2 leagues on MTGO, you timed out like 6 games and you thought the client was bugged because I had no idea the clock existed. Exactly. I think we keep this or we go to 6. Because this is essentially a mulligan to 6. And it's awful. Ship it. You could probably do better. Well, I have bad news. I don't think this is much better. I guess I keep this, put back the Angel's Grace, hope to top a land. I had 2 draws of the land before I start being sad and getting punished. Yeah, the curve went down, which is something. I like to mix a spinach and lamb curry with a spicy buttered chicken curry with garlic naan. Garlic naan absolutely slaps. Any garlic-based breads, starches, absolutely insane. Also a big fan of buttered chicken as well. Burn. Do I ever beat Burn? Lotus Bloom. I guess that's a start. I'll come off in 3 turns. Yes. I don't even know if I want to, like, if I draw an untapped land, do I bolt myself? Probably. I think I'm going to take more damage. I'm not drawing it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We don't have to think about it. Yeah, Goblin Guide is, like, the best 1-drop of all time in this matchup. Never going to trigger. Eidolon. Eidolon. More like, I don't think I'm going to win this game. Roasted. It got me. Airhorn X34. Spoils of the Vault. I think I'm just dead. Before this thing even comes off of suspend. Pack it in, pack it up. This Angel's Grace might have utility on its own. I don't think any griefs. Maybe one's fine. Gotta keep a faster hand. This is my first time listening to the Metal Gear Solid 2 soundtrack. Quite good. I think I've heard it like bits and pieces. I haven't heard the whole soundtrack. Also a little bit loud. Matchup seems pretty bad for me game 1. I think it's way better game 2 and 3 though. With these ley lines. I'm surprised I went 3-1 with that list and 1. The list seemed real bad. But I guess 4-color good stuff is good enough for some people. Would a Dark Ritual printed in the modern be too strong? Instead of 3 black, it adds 2 black. So it'd be like 1 mana, add 2 black, which is the same thing as like a Desperate Ritual. No, Desperate Rituals, yeah. Same thing as Desperate Ritual when it comes to net mana. But it's 1 mana. Yeah, it'd probably be too strong. I don't think we need that. Although, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think I can keep this. Another 1-lander. If I'm base, I just die. Good question. I assume if Simian Spirit Guide was too good, then the Ritual will also be too good. Simian Spirit Guide was a little bit different, but... Well, that's because Rite of Flame's cracked. Play a Lotus Bloom. Play a Leyline. Wait 3 turns, try not to die. Back spoils. Mana money. You mana monkey. RP for real. We're talking about a hypothetical 1 black mana, add 2 black mana ritual that would be printed in modern. I think it would be too powerful. Somebody would find a way to break that, I'm sure. Pretty much. Full strike, forward charm. Except. Spike! I'll do that next turn. I guess I don't want to Belcher them because it plays in the deflecting palm. Okay, deflecting palm. I can't even target me with deflecting palm. I guess I don't really care. Palm doesn't target. Doesn't it though? What's the Oracle text on deflecting palm? A card deflecting palm. The next time a sorcery damage would deal damage to you, this turn prevent that damage. If it's prevented that way, it does that much to its source's controller. Oh. Does not target. My other option here is like Undercity Informer, Bracket, Oracle. I kill it, then I Memories Journey, more Oracles on top. I'm drawing a useless Jack-o'-lantern. Maybe not useless Jack-o'-lantern. 1, 2, 3, play it, crack it, play the Oracle, play the Jack-o'-lantern. 2, 1 short for that. Oracle's not a win because if they kill it, I will have the Nexus of Fate on top of my deck. I don't want to die to Deflecting Palm. I think I just played the Jack-o'-lantern that passed. I can play Undercity Informer and Jack-o'-lantern. I'm 1 short of doing everything I want to do this turn, which would be activate Undercity and then crack Jack-o'-lantern, draw a card, and then play the Oracle. 1 short of everything I want to do. Rift Bolt. I'm going to see Nexus of Fate, and then die to Oracle, ideally. At least that's the theory. How about that click economy? 2 clicks, or 1 click versus 2 clicks. Yeah, I draw the Nexus, and then I just win. Leyline was really good. But I think we kind of knew that already. Running back. Yeah, they cracked the Bloom. I cracked the Bloom in case they had Artifact Date. That's the source of my most mana. Decks like this, you kind of have to play around with a lot of different things. Makes it hard to find the correct line sometimes. I have to constantly be thinking about what could I lose to? And the answer playing a deck like this is a lot. Lose to a fucking lot. Oop, my ley line into play. Hopefully I don't have a super creature heavy draw. His hand's not great. I went to main phase 2, which tells me they don't have a creature. Or they just misclick. And I get a little bit of reprieve. Guess I won't be dying for a while. They definitely misclicked. I try to take as little damage as possible off my lands. The Lantern's a redraw. Oh boy, that's a lot of creatures. Take you 5 a turn, so I got like 3 turns to win the game here. Plus whatever Angel's Grace allows me. My Jack-o'-lantern. It's messed up. Hopefully I can get by another turn without having to use an Angel's Grace. And I'm just like stone dead to Eidolon. Can never be Eidolon. Ooh, Spy. Went off in 2 turns. That might just be enough. Maybe, just maybe. Another one. They never seem to hit my lands. I can't believe it. They're waiting for the bus in the UK. Just don't play an Eidolon. Mother... Fuck. I'm gonna go on my own terms. Guess I'll try him. Not super excited for this hand. Yeah, commenting on mobile. Or commenting on mobile. Alright, Mr. Sandstorm Salvation. Tell me what you got. Ooh. Oops, wrong thing. I want to look at Ed up here. Who would just scam a Fury on one? Who would just lose all their brain cells and put a 8-8 into play? Somebody with the mind of an imbecile. That's who. Yeah, end stream. That'd been hilarious too. Should hit the end stream button. So I'm playing my Jack-o'-lantern. So dead to this Fury. Like, ridiculously dead. Yeah, we had the answer of the play. Well, it still costs 1 mana to sacrifice it, so not really. Post game. Really, anybody could have won that game. I should have cut 4 of those and try some of the other win cons out. Oh, I think this one's really hard to assemble as well. I don't know if cutting win cons is a great idea. Usually it's not. I agree with that. Lotus Boom's so slow. The game's just to end by the time Lotus Bloom even thinks about coming down. 1, 2, and a ley line. Alright, can't lose. Can't lose, right? I just need a win con. Things I cut in the sideboarding. Some of those. Your turn. Do you scam? Or do you ragster? Or do we nothing? Aha, the answer to scam. Jack-o'-lantern, go. How are you ever gonna win? And Prism go. Hopefully they don't have, I don't even know, Colgan's command. A braid. Doesn't even matter, making so much mana. Hopefully they don't have a clock. How about that? That's like the most universal thing that's bad for me. Thought you would be the fastest clock. They blood moon me. Unfortunate, but I'll live. Play a Spyro or Fable. I'll live. And Saffron, I'll live. Bloom, bloom. It's like an Applebee's, the amount of blooming things in here. Now I'm hungry. Just thought about the blooming onion. There's a Chili's. That's Chili's, not Applebee's, right? Does Applebee's also have a blooming onion? I think they both do. Sure. Isn't that Outback? Fuck if I know anymore. It's a blooming onion exclusive to one restaurant. Alexa, where can I get a blooming onion? Outback? I don't think anybody has Alexa anymore. They're gonna cast it for clock. They're not casting it. I get 2 more turns to survive. Nice, perfect draw. Glad I didn't register this in the prelim today. I thought about it. I feel like it would have been way more miserable than just citing out the Goryo's package. It's kind of miserable. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Would have to agree with you on that. They just discarded like 8 Thoughtseizes, by the way. 2 Thoughtseizes. Don't steal something I need. I can go without that. Dothy. Bro. Not cool. Now if I go to win, they just Angel's Grace. Oh. Fire the laser. Deck's great. Perfect deck. Wouldn't change a thing. I'm gonna regret taking out these Void Snares when they turn 1 Fury me. Oh, the humanity. I'm just thinking about getting turn 1 Fury again. Seclight can't beat that. Guess I'll play 2. So hard to know what to play around. I think the ley lines were great though. Probably the only reason I had a chance at winning that game, and did win that game. So, there's no ley line. If they turn 1 Grief me, and they take both of my lands out of the 3, I'm gonna be so fucking sad. But this hand's reasonable. I'm not gonna say good. It's reasonable. Outside of maybe the Unburial Rights. I don't know, do I mold a ley line? So I can never beat a Grief or Fury. None of these are real cards, Drew. You think about Magic in general, or even life. Nothing's real. It's all part of a simulation. You're just living in it. Alright, this is my hand. Don't scam me, please. Don't scam me, please. I'm keeping 3 win conditions because of Thoughtseize. Play Tameshi next. I think I'd rather do anything else than play Tameshi. Tameshi's probably up there with Mill and every other deck I don't like. At least his Oops deck look cool on paper. Oh boy, Dothy Voidwalker. My favorite. You like Belcher? I don't think you're taking the Undercity Informer. I mean, you could take Undercity Informer and just leave with 2 Belchers, I guess. I don't think I'm casting this as a 2-3 either. I think I would rather not bolt myself to do that. Seems kind of pointless. Took the Undercity. I guess they could use Dothy to kill me with it, which is adorable. Kind of adorable. They're just attacking me. I guess they don't see the line. They have a second Dothy too. Well, if his Belcher doesn't work, I don't know what will. So their line here could have been get the spot or the Informer, sacrifice it, target me, and then I mill my entire deck because everything's getting exiled, and then I die on my draw step, but I can upkeep Belcher them. So I need 1 mana to sacrifice it plus an answer to Belcher. If I have both of those, they win the game. I guess it's gonna reveal 0, huh? Oh my god, upkeep Belcher with 0 cards in my library. Oh no. I didn't even think about that. Fuck. No, I don't kill them, they kill me. I'm so sad. I don't like this deck so far, not really. seems very vulnerable to a lot of things going on right now. Plus, they could exile my entire library, then take another turn. I don't know if that would do. It's Monday mitten match rolling. Monday beaten. Wait, what? What happened to the other Dothy? Sack Dothy? I looked away for half a second and they just messed this up. So Oracle. We just some burial rights. I left that in the deck, right? The fuck? Did I side out my burial rights? Am I just blind? I think I'm just blind. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna burial rights. Yeah, I was thinking to highlight it. Yeah, I don't think I can keep this hand. It's got 2 lands, and it's got the combo, but I need to rip like 2 more lands. Maybe I do keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'll rip lands. Everybody's betting on doubt right now. Not a single believer in the chat, which is like completely understandable. Oh, we got a believer. You gotta believe. I believe copium. I don't. If that tells you anything. You believe I'll fail? It's a good bet. Yeah, they're playing creativity. 10 and 6. Explore? Oh my god, they're popping off. I am pleased. I'm gonna draw Nexus of Fate. If I draw Nexus of Fate, I'm ending the stream. Okay. And didn't end the stream. I was like saying that. Add some intensity to the situation. Now they played mine from hand. Prime time. Fable. We're probably playing that 4 Archon for Primeval Titan deck. I was going around, it was popular for like a couple weeks. They just not hit a land. I don't think they did. Oh yeah, but they discarded a land. Hold up. No land drop, discard land. Ren is overpowered. Agree. There's their land drop. And creativity. Yet. Oops all dingo at 4 a.m. Dotsies. I got 2 of everything in my hand, buddy. I draw a land, I win the game. Can he do it? Probably not. Any land. I'm gonna draw Lotus Bloom or Nexus of Fate. Really just get fucked over. Yay. Wait, did I miscount? No, I miscounted. I don't know why I thought 1 more mana. I need 6. Yeah, I don't win the game. Never mind, I miscounted. Fuck. For sure play one out. I know it's time for me to go to bed also. Zeriak needs to go to bed. Slayer needs to go to bed. Igonti needs to go to bed. I need to go to bed. I think a Blood Tithe Harvester and Scam. I think it's really good. Much better than I expected. In the very least. I took my Angel's Grace because they're going to kill me this turn. I'll block. I'd like to block here. I need to draw Nexus. The opponent needs to kill me this turn. If they don't kill me, they're dead. Means I probably should not have shocked or bolted this land into play. Probably not my smartest move. I feel like a Ren. Sick. Ren acquired. Yep, back to blocking. I don't know why I didn't swing first. We don't do that here. I have an answer for my Thassa's Oracle that is counter magic related. I don't think so. By the way, hands down best card in the deck, Jack-o'-lantern. This card's crazy. We got Jack-o'-lantern. Alrighty. I feel like I'm gonna need these ley lines. I could have killed it with Valakut, I'm pretty sure. I didn't do a mountain count. But probably. I think you to stop throwing. I think you to good English, Zeriak. How about that? Checkmate. Why are there only 2 Gorios in the Gorios deck? I sided them out every single time, Thylian. Don't question the process. So it's just bad 4-color. Surprisingly, Mana Leak was like hot fire. Pretty much. Still got a 3-1 though. I like Mana Leak and like no elementals because it lets you play Giganta, which is kind of neat. Other than that, it wasn't great. No, I never cast a Droxa. Every time I drew it, I lost the game. Creativity, the Mana Leak. The games typically go a little bit longer with creativity, so maybe Mana Leak's not where you want to be. I don't know. Mana Leak's really good at fighting the combo decks as 4-color, because I beat creativity as 4-color because of Mana Leak. Jack-o'-lantern go. Yeah, Droxa was terrible. But I'd much rather just been like Elish Norn. I wonder if they have graveyard hate. Answer's gonna be yes. Roach. See you on that. I'm trying to upgrade my PC right now, and it's like, oof. Oof. Why did I almost click on them? I need to go to bed after this. I almost clicked on them. Would have been the worst mistake of my MTG career. That's not true. I've made a lot of egregious errors. 24-hour stream. I might make that a sub goal sometime soon. I'll be down and do another one of those. They're kind of fun. Opponent struggling. Need something. Should I make the next sub goal a food tier list or to rematch Hotashi in another money match? Another subathon win? Not for a while. Yatta! You see Tron much in Modern? In leagues from time to time, yeah. Like I played against Tron twice in the same league the other day. Prediction time. We 3-2'd. Oh, we essentially won forward, but...
Have you peaked? Bing bong, bing bong. Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore!